Hey everybody, Mrs. Morford here. I just wanted to record myself going through these slides so it's a little bit easier for you to understand. There is a document uploaded to the Google Classroom that says out of class learning. So every day I will post a video of me going through the slides that we went through in class, and then all of the assignments that I would like you to complete for that day. I'll also include all the due dates on there, but please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions about it. So today in class we talked about symbiosis, and I will post a video for you to watch. It's about 2.5 minutes, and it's a really good video that talks about evolution and how relationships change over time. So in ecology we have relationships, and the three that you need to be aware of are the ones right here: mutualism, parasitism, and commensalism. So the first one is mutualism. So mutualism is a relationship where both the animals in the relationship benefit. So it's a mutual feeling. In the first example here, the sea anemone and the clownfish. So the sea anemone uses its sting to capture prey and protect itself from predators, but the clownfish is immune to the sting and it lives in the anemone. Therefore, it's able to hide from predators. So both of those animals get protection from each other. And the next picture over is the bird on the zebra. The zebra gives the bird protection from predators, and the bird gives the zebra pest control by eating the bugs that are potentially parasitic on that. Is there any other relationships that you can think of that would be mutual relationships? Just think about that for a minute. The one thing that you need to notice on this slide is after mutual relationship, you see the parentheses with the 2 plus signs. So be aware that when you see 2 plus signs like this, it's referring to mutualism. Okay, so the next relationship is parasitism. So parasitism is a relationship where an organism lives on or inside another organism. The organism living on or inside is benefiting, and the other organism is called the host. That organism is not benefiting. So you'll see on this slide that there's a plus and a minus. That means there's one positive and one negative. The parasite gets all or most of its nutrients from the host organism, and the parasites weaken, but usually don't kill their host. It's important to know this because if a host dies with a parasite, the parasite then has to go and try and find a different host to be able to survive. It can't just live on its own. So some other examples of parasites are, this one here on the screen is a tick. These are most common, like found on dogs usually. There's tapeworms. Mosquitoes can be considered a parasite because they have to drink the blood and bodily fluid from a host. And then head lice. If you've ever experienced head lice, you'll know what I'm talking about. So commensalism is our third and final relationship that we're going to talk about. This is a relationship where one organism benefits and the other is neither helped nor harmed. So you'll see on this slide there's a plus sign and a 0. So some examples of a commensal relationship are the shark and a school of fish. The school of fish is protected from predators by following the shark, but the shark is unaffected. They're not really doing anything to help that shark, but they're not hindering the shark either, so they're not making it difficult for him to survive. The picture in the middle are barnacles on a whale. So if you've ever done the monkey bars too much or raked and gotten a callus on your hand, that's like a dry patch of skin. It's usually about like right here on your palm. That's kind of like what a barnacle is. So a barnacle on the whale, it doesn't do anything for the whale, but the whale does something for the barnacle. When the whale is swimming through the water, the barnacle is able to get the food and travel a lot faster than it would if it was connected with something else. Now in this third picture, this is another example of a commensal relationship. Do you see that there's 2 owls in this picture? So we have this one right here, and then this one right here. So there's 2 of them. So these owls are being they found their home in this tree, and these two organisms have a commensal relationship because the tree does not benefit from the owls being in there, but it's not harmed. But the owls are definitely benefiting from being in this tree. Some things we talked about in class today are that the tree provides a camouflage for the owls. If you're a little mouse on the ground, you're probably not going to be able to see these owls in the tree that are looking down on you, going to hunt you. So that's really good for the owl to be a predator. And it's also offered protection. So that's very important. Okay, so those are the slides that we went through in class today. So I'm gonna stop the video. I will post some, probably an ed puzzle and a couple assignments for you to do. And oh, you know what? Let's look at this one. So this is one of the ones that I'm gonna post. It's called a wanted ad assignment. So in the Google Doc, there is directions on 2 slides. And then here's my example. So what I want you to do is come up with a classified ad or a personal ad or an in search of ad. So in this case, I pretended that I was a parasite, which is a flea. And so my wanted poster says, a lazy pup with some short nails, seeking a parasitic relationship. I'm a flea that can jump. I'm in search of a dog with long fur for me to cuddle up in, thin skin for me to bite, and short nails so I won't get scratched. I need your help because your blood feeds me and keeps me alive. In return, I promise to give you the heebie-jeebies and plenty of scabby bites to scratch and keep you busy. So I want you to create something like this, that something is going to potentially read this and then be very interested and respond. So this picture is a flea, and then we have a dog before the fleas, and then a dog after it's replied to this wanted ad and gotten fleas. So you'll notice that I'm asking you to provide a catchy headline, a sentence describing your relationship. So in my example, this was my first sentence where I said, I'm seeking a parasitic relationship. So I use this term right here, parasitum. So then I would like you to have a sentence where you explain who you are and the qualities that you have, a sentence on why you need the job or service, and then a sentence describing what you will give the organism in return for his or her services. So in mine, I said, I'll give you the heebie-jeebies, and I'll give you lots of bites to scratch. So if that's something you're interested. And then I'm asking you to show me a picture of the organism you chose, the organism that you're in search of, and then a pair of them together. And then don't forget your name because I want to give you the points for the work that you do. All right, so if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. You have my email, you can private message me in the Google Classroom, or you can text me. So have a great day. Hope to see you back in class soon. Bye.